lady said to the servant, if you don't wash the clothes properly, I will dismiss you. So that means what? She's giving the warning to the servant, right? So, and then we also know that said is in the past tense. If you don't wash the clothes. So this is like in the present tense, and this will is in the future. So it has to change to would. So let's have a look at the reporting verb first. The lady warned the servant that. The lady told the servant, that's like, it makes sense or not? Yeah, because to is there. The lady cautioned the servant. No, she is not cautioning the servant. So we can get rid of C. The lady advised the servant. She is not giving the advice also. So we can get rid of C and D both. So let's compare both of them. She would dismiss her if she did not wash the clothes properly. So yes, fine. She would dismiss her on the event of bad work. So there is nothing like event of bad work was given. So B is bad answer. A is the right answer. Next one. There are ceremonies going on. He said to me, don't come in with your shoes. So we know said is in the past tense. We have the object also. Now there are ceremonies going on. So this is in the present tense, right? So let's have a look at it. He told me that there were ceremonies going on. So there were ceremonies going on and not to come in with my shoes. So it makes sense. Let's keep it on a hold. She told me that there have been ceremonies going on. We cannot change it to have been. It has to be in the simple present. Will go to, we have learned that simple present changes to simple past, nothing else. So B get rid of. She told that there had been ceremonies going on. So again we don't need this tense, right? So we'll get rid of C also. He told that there are ceremonies going on. We don't need are, we need were only. So this tense is also wrong. So D is also bad answer. A is the right answer. Next one. He said to Manoj, may you prosper. So he is wishing to Manoj, and may is coming over here. May you prosper. May will change to might, right? So we know that he wished, yes. Should prosper, no. The may is written, so may will turn into might. May we can't use. Might we can keep it. There is no might at all. So we can easily get rid of A, B and D, and C is the right answer. Next one. The mother said, what can I do for you, my son? It's an interrogative sentence. Now the answer is not yes or no, right? So which means this what will be used instead of comma and quotations, right? So mother said. So this is in the past tense. I is the first person. First person I takes the help of the subject. Mother is subject, so it should be what. She can will change to could. You will change to him. Okay. So let's see. The mother said to her son. Yes, makes sense. What she could do for him. So let's keep it on a hold. The mother asked her son what she did for him. No, the meaning changes over here. We can't keep it. The mother asked her son what she could do for him. So here we have asked and everything else is also fine. We'll keep it on a hold and then we'll compare A, C and what else we have. The mother asked what she could do for him, my son. So this my son is not needed. Now, is she said or she has to ask? We have to choose now between said and asked. We know that she is asking. So asking is much better as compared to said. If asked would have not been there, then said could have been correct. But A is bad now and C is the right answer. Next one. My daddy always says getting up early in the morning is a good habit. Says is the present tense. When the reporting verb is in the present tense, the reported speech does not change the tense. So always says. So my daddy always says that. So let's come to 109 question. It says, where do you live? Asked the stranger. Hello. Yeah, which question you are doing? Okay, finish it. I thought you finished. So let's move ahead to the next question. He said, we are all sinners. We have to die and go to heaven one day. This is in the past tense, but this is the universal fact which he is telling, or his general thinking what he is there, right? So his principle. So this tense will not change. So he said that we are all sinners. So let's keep it on a hold. He said that they were all sinners. First, they is a wrong connecting word, plus we don't need were. So we'll get rid of be. He said that he was a sinner. The meaning changes over here. So he said all were sinners. Here also the meaning changes. So our answer is A. Next one. Would you mind taking off your shoe before entering the house? He said to the foreigner. He said to the foreigner is in the past. Foreigner is the object. We don't need to in the next one. So would you mind? So he is trying to say in a requesting mode to the foreigner. Right? So foreigner could be he, or we can just say, so he requested the foreigner to take off his shoes before entering the house. Keep it on a hold. He told the foreigner that he must take his. So he is not putting must. This is wrong. We can get rid of be. He said the foreigner that to take his shoes off. We cannot have that and two together. Before entering the house, the sentence structure itself is wrong. So the right answer is A. Next one. I lost my book yesterday. She said to her teacher, how could you be so careless? Replied the teacher. She said to her teacher. To should not be there. Her teacher is the object. Said is in the past tense. I depends upon she. So I will change to she lost her book. So she admitted to her teacher that she had lost her book the previous day. So that's fine. To her teacher, she was admitted. So this structure is wrong. We can get rid of it. She admitted losing her book. So this is also wrong. She said to her teacher that I have lost my book. So there's no have given over here. So the right answer will be A. Next one. Do you want some more sweets? Asked my friends. So yes or no question it is. We'll get the answer. So we need either if or whether in this, right? You will change to I. So my friend asked me if I want some more sweets. Keep it on a hold. My friend said to me if I wanted. We don't want wanted, right? So this want will change to wanted. We know that, right? Because it is in the present tense, it will change to past tense because asked is in the past. So now wanted is right, but said is wrong because they are asking. So we cannot have the wrong reported word. My friend asked me whether I wanted some more sweets. Because if and whether both are correct, wanted is also there, whether is also there, asked me is also fine. Keep it on a hold. My friend asked me that. We don't need that over here. So we'll get rid of D. The right answer is C. Next one. Who admitted the mistake before the judge? Asked my friend. This asked is in the past. The reporting connecting word should be who only. So now admitted is in the simple past. So simple past changes to past perfect. This we know it. My friend asked. Who admitted the mistakes? Admitted is not needed. We need had admitted. My friend asked that who. We cannot have that over here. So we'll get rid of be also. My friend asked me who had admitted the mistake before the judge. Keep it on a hold. My friend asked. To whom she asked? Who had admitted the mistake before the judge? So this connecting word is missing. Me object is missing over here. So D is also wrong. C is the right answer. Next one. How cruel the boss is. He makes us work for such long years. Said the clerk. Now clerk said something, but he is exclaimed. And did he exclaimed with happiness or sadness? We know he said that he is not very happy over here, but he exclaimed. So let's see the reporting verb over here. The clerk exclaimed. We want. The clerk said that. Now this is wrong. We'll get rid of A. The clerk said that. This is also wrong. The clerk exclaimed that. Keep it on a hold. The clerk exclaimed that. That is fine. Now we have is. It should change to was. or he is stating the correct thing, right? He is stating the truth. So the boss was very cruel and he made them work for such long hours. What does it say? The boss is very cruel and he makes them work for such long hours. He exclaimed and said something. So he is not admitting was and such made them is wrong actually. So we'll get rid of C also, and the right answer is D. Next one, my husband said to me, wait for me outside. So this here the connecting word which we will need is, so my husband told me to wait for him outside. Let's see the next one. My husband said that I have to wait. We don't need have to wait. The husband wanted me, no. The husband angrily asked, no. So the right answer is A. We'll get rid of B, C and D. Next one. The principal kept the date sheet for the exams a secret till the last minute. So kept is the simple past. It should change to past. So the date sheet for the exams was kept a secret by the principal till the last minute. The date sheet for the exam is kept. We cannot change the past to present. The date sheet for the exam was kept a secret till the principal is missing over here. So we cannot keep C also. The date sheet, the exam was kept. Now the meaning is changing over here. So D also gone. A is the right answer. Next one. The use of technology for constructive work will lessen the workload on all of us, said the engineer to his staff. Here I know that said is in the past. So we have to use this also in the corresponding past only. Will definitely change to would. So wherever will is there, first glance only you remove it. One glance you see in B there is will. So because will has to change to would, I'll just straight away eliminate it. Now let's see. The engineer said to his staff that the use of technology would lessen workload. Now workload will be lessened for whom? This pronoun for all of us is missing over here. So this A is also gone. The engineer said to his staff that the use of technology would lessen their workload. Keep it on a hold. The engineer advised to his staff that the use of technology would lessen our workload. So this is removed. Advice also could also not be there. Our is also wrong because he's talking about their thing, and advised is a wrong reporting verb. So we'll mark C as the right answer. Next, go to the kitchen and cook properly. Manju shouted the lady angrily. So here in this imperative, I'll need the connecting word to. I don't need that. So lady shouted angrily at Manju to go to kitchen and cook properly. Keep it on a hold. The lady shouted angrily at Manju that go. That should not be there. So remove it. The lady shouted angrily at Manju to go to the kitchen. No. After that also she said cook properly. So C is also bad. The lady told Manju to go. So she told angrily. So D is also gone. A is the right answer. So let's do question number 121. It says, pack your bag and sharpen your pencils, Ravi, said mother, and don't forget to put your school diary in your bag. So, said mother is the reporting verb, which means it is in the past, right? Pack your bag and sharpen your pencils, Ravi, and don't forget. So this is all is in the present tense. So we have to change it to the past tense. So let's look at the reporting verb first. Vertically we'll read as always. Mother told Ravi to pack his bag and sharpen his pencils. Because it is Ravi, so it has to change to his pencils, his bags. Makes sense. So let's have a look at the next one. The mother told Ravi that pack your bag. We don't need that over here because we definitely need to over here because it's an imperative sentence. So we need to. So that is wrong. So we'll get rid of B. Mother told Ravi to pack his bag and sharpen his pencils. Let's keep it on a hold. Mother told Ravi to pack his bag and sharpen his pencils. Fine. So now we have to see between A, C and D. And don't forget. So when you say don't forget, it says she also reminded. She also reminded goes well with the don't forget. She reminded him to put his school diary in his bag because your and your will always change to his. Keep it on a hold. So it says she also reminded him to put his school diary in his back. So B is already gone because of that. But the second part is correct. The first part is wrong. So she also remembered. She didn't remember. She reminded him. So this verb is wrong. We'll get rid of C. And forbade him. So we don't need the word forbade. We need reminded. So we'll get rid of D and the right answer will be A. Next one. How did the cooler stop working so suddenly? Said the mother to his child. So the first thing is said is in the past, which helps us to know that this part should change everything to the past. Now if it is in the past tense, did stop is in the past tense. So then did stop is the past simple present past. So when it is in the simple past, it has to change to the past perfect. So which means we need had stopped as our verb. Fine. So let's look at the reporting verb first. The child wonderingly asked to his mother. Yeah, because he was exclaiming, right? He was wondering how the cooler stopped working. So till here it is fine. The child wonderingly asked his mother. So this is also fine. Wonderingly asked. The child asked his mother how. So here the reporting verb is missing, but that is the wondering, the word is there, exclamatory sentence, that is missing. Let's keep it on a hold for time being. The child wonderingly asked his mother. Fine. Now since the answer is how the cooler stopped working so suddenly, so we need how the cooler stopped. The first one says how the cooler stopped. This is wrong because we don't need cooler stopped. We need had stopped over here. So that is gone. Mother, the cooler had stopped because how is missing. So this will also go. The child asked his mother how the cooler had stopped working. Here the wondering is suddenly how the cooler stopped working suddenly. This incomplete sentence is there. We can get rid of it. How the cooler had suddenly stopped working. So D is the right answer. Next one. Dust the windows and close them carefully before you lock the door, said the old lady. So this said is in the past tense, which means we have to change this tense also in the past tense only, corresponding past. Now what exactly we have to see over here? The old lady said. So now here it's an imperative sentence, so we'll need to. So let's have a look at the answer choices. The old lady said to dust the windows. Yes. And close them carefully before lock the door. Now, before lock the door, this before lock the door is incomplete because here you is missing, right? So the old lady said to dust the windows and to close them carefully before door was locked. Makes sense? Keep it on a hold. The old lady instructed to dust the windows and to close them carefully. No, this is incomplete sentence because it is locking the door is missing over here. The old lady instructed to dust the windows and to close them. No, to lock them is missing. So we know incomplete sentence is there. We will mark B as the right answer. He said, while I was in Hisar, I had an opportunity to visit Haryana Agriculture University. So said is in the past tense. Now was is also in the past. So it means simple past will change to past perfect, right? So this is also simple past. This is also simple past. This will become had. This I explained you in my explanation part. Specifically had, right? So let's have a look at the I is the first person. It will change as per the subject. So it should be he. Again, I will change to he. So let's have a look at the answer choices. So he said that when he had been in Hisar, he had an opportunity to visit Haryana Agriculture University. Great, let's keep it on a hold. He said that when he had been in Hisar, yes, he had an opportunity. We need over here had. So it's not a past perfect. We'll get rid of B. He said that when he had been in Hisar, he had an opportunity to visiting. We don't want visiting. It should be visit only. So we'll remove C. He said that he had been in Hisar. He had an opportunity to visit. Now that is given, but that while will change to when. That when is missing over here, so we can get rid of D also. So our right answer is A. Next one. The Indians said how well the country is progressing under the new PM. There is an exclamatory mark. They are happy over here, right? So the Indians told us. Now they are not telling us, right? The us is something which is missing. See, we have not told this. Here in this, the object is not given. So told will not be there. So the reporting verb is wrong. We'll get rid of it. The Indians exclaimed with joy. Yes. The Indians exclaimed. Now with the joy is missing. They are happy about it. Yes or no? So because they are happy, so this happiness is missing over here. So we'll get rid of it. The Indians told us. We already did discuss that told cannot be there. Us cannot be there. So answer will be B. Next one. Sunil said to his friend, look out, be careful, keep away from the wire. So said is the past tense. Friend is the object. Right? Now look out. This is like we have to remove it because it is an imperative sentence. We will put 2 over there. So look out, be careful and keep away from the wire. So let's have a look at the answer choices. Sunil told his friend to look out, and as there was a wire. So the meaning changes over here. So we will, because he is asking to be careful, that careful is not given over here. So this Sunil exclaimed with surprise. He is not exclaimed with surprise or what? Fine, you can say exclaimed with surprise and told whom. So the object is missing. Another thing, we don't need that. We need to be careful, right? And told his friend. So that means he exclaimed, fine, but to whom? The friend is missing over here. So we'll get rid of B. Seeing a wire behind him, Sunil asked his friend to be careful. Now what about being exclaimed over there? Surprise was there. So all that thing is missing over here. So it's an incomplete sentence. And plus the meaning is also changing. So let's look at D now. Sunil exclaimed with surprise to his friends. Yes. To be careful and keep away from the wire. Wonderful. This D is the right answer. Next one. Call the lawyer and start the proceedings, said the judge. This said is in the past tense. Call the lawyer. It is in the simple present tense, and this is also in the simple present tense. It's an imperative sentence. So by removing this quotations and comma, we need to put 2 over there. So let's have a look at the answer choices. The judge commanded is everything, all of them, they have the proper. Now the connecting word has to be to call. So the first one has got to call, the second has commanded them to call. This them is not mentioned in the question, so we cannot keep it. That is definitely not needed for imperative sentence. Commanded the lawyer to be called, no, this is wrong. He has not commanded to the lawyer, he has commanded to someone else, but that's not been mentioned in the sentence. So we can get rid of B, C and D. A is the right answer. Next one. Mahesh created this confusion. Let him sort it up, said his father. So said is the past tense. Created is also is in the past, which means this created has to change to had created. We also know that when we have let, so it should be could be kept over here. He should sort it up. So let's have a look at the answer choices. So Mahesh's father said that, fine. Mahesh had created this confusion and proposed that he sort it up. Now this part is wrong because we need should over there. So A is wrong. Mahesh's father said that Mahesh has created, that's fine, that confusion. This is also fine. And that he was to sort it out. Now the second part is wrong over here. Mahesh's father said that Mahesh had created that confusion and suggested that he sort it out. Now let is there, so instead of let, should could be there. So there is no should over here also. So Mahesh's father said that Mahesh had created that confusion and suggested that he should sort it out. So the should is given only in D. Next one. The teacher warned that the teacher could no longer tolerate her using the mobile in the class. This is in the indirect. We have to change it to the direct. So it should be the teacher told her, right, that she can no longer tolerate her using the mobile in the class. So let's look at it. So the teacher said her. So the object is missing over here in this A. Moreover, we know that she is giving a warning over there, right? So we cannot change this said. We need warned plus her is also missing. The teacher said to her. Said to her is there, but we have to use the word warned. Either it should come in this reporting verb or in the reporting speech. The teacher warned her. That is perfectly fine. The teacher said. So here the object is missing. So we know that said is a wrong reported verb. When you have to choose from warned and said, warned is better. We'll get rid of B and we'll mark C as the right answer. Next one. My sister said to my mother, I will certainly take you to Kumbh Mela in Nasik this week. So the sister said to my mother. Said is in the past. I is the first person. So it will take the number of sister. Sister is girl. So it will be she would take her. This week will change to that week. So let's have a look at it. We need my sister told my mother. Everywhere we have this. Now the next thing is, instead of these two comma and quotations, we need that. Give one glance. Which answer choice doesn't have that? So we know that in C there is no that. Get rid of it. Now we know we need she would certainly take. So let's take her. So let's see, she would certainly take her. Till here it is fine. I cannot be there because I has to change to C. Get rid of B. I would, we don't want, we want she. So get rid of D. It will be A. Okay. Question number 131. How long does it take to reach from Delhi to Hisar? My co-passenger asked me. So my co-passenger asked me. Asked is in the past tense. So me is the object over here. It is in the form of the question. So this is not getting the answer in the form of yes or no. When we'll remove the question mark and the quotation, how will be coming over here? Now this is in the past. So does will change to past tense, right? So let's have a look at it. My co-passenger asked me, how long does it take? So will you keep it does only over here? No, because it has to change to did, right? It has to change to did. We cannot have does in the present tense. I asked my co-passenger. No, it's just the opposite. Co-passenger has asked me. So it is wrong. My co-passenger wanted to know. So is it really wanted to know? Yes, because when he is asking to find out that, it could be that how long it took to reach from Delhi to Hisar. Took is in the past, present, fine. My co-passenger asked me how long it take. Take has to change to took. So we'll get rid of D and C is the right answer. Next, how clever of you to have called the police quietly when no one was watching, said the mother. Said is in the past tense, right? And the answer is not in the yes no format. So we'll remove this quotation and comma and we have to use the connecting word how itself. Or we can also use that. Either of the two is fine. Now she is very happy, right? She is happily telling all this to her. So let's see, the mother exclaimed admiringly that. So it's fine. The mother expressed that. No, she admiringly she said. So admiringly is better than expressed. Get rid of B. The mother told that he was very clever. Now told is a wrong reporting verb. The mother exclaimed with joy. Yes, it makes sense that he was very clever. Mother did not say that he was clever. She said that it was clever. So this is wrong and A is the right answer. We'll get rid of C and D. We'll mark A as the right answer. The new joinee screamed, I don't care about the job and I'm quitting immediately. Now this is in the past. Don't will change to did not care. I will change to he. He was quitting immediately. Now the new joinee screamed that he did not care about the job and he was quitting immediately. Keep it on a hold. The new joinee said and again I did not care. So now this meaning is changing over here. We have to remove it because he screamed. He just didn't say. The new joinee screamed that he did not care about the job and so quitted immediately. No, it has to be and he was quitting. So we have to remove C. The new joinee repeatedly said this word is wrong. So we'll get rid of D. The right answer is A. I said to my family, Hisar is too hot in this season. Let us go to some hill station for a change. Said is in the past tense. Family is the object. This is in the present. So this will change to that season. Let will change to should. So let's see. I suggested to my family that Hisar was too hot in that season and they should. Is it only they? He is not included. It's a wrong word because they means it's excluding him. It has to be, he says us. Us means including the speaker. So it has to be we. So we'll get rid of A. I suggested to my family that Hisar was too cold in that season and we should go to some hill station for a change. Keep it on a hold. I suggested to my family that Hisar is too cold in that season. So let us go. Let will not come. Instead of let, we have to use should as per the rule. So get rid of C. I suggested to my family that let them go to some hill station. Its meaning is changing. It's not them. It has to be us. Moreover, we don't need let. So D also went. We have left behind with B as the right answer. The commander said to the army, march ahead and face the army. Now, if he is the commander, he is giving the order to his people. So let's look at the reporting verb first. The commander asked the army. Keep it on a hold. The commander ordered the army. The commander requested. No, he has not requested. The army requested this. The meaning only changes. Now you have to choose between asked and order. Asked is wrong. Ordered is correct. B is the right answer. We'll get rid of A, C and D. Next one. I promised. I am busy now, so I will do it tomorrow. Sorry, he promised. I am busy now, so I will do it tomorrow. So promised is in the past. I is dependent on he. So he was, am will change to was. Now will change to then. So he would do it. Tomorrow will change to next day. So let's have a look at the answer choices. He promised that, he promised that, he promised that. So now he is busy. So is wrong. He was busy then. So we'll see he was busy then, he was busy then, he was busy so. We don't need so. Get rid of D also. Now let's see. He would do so. He would do it the next day. So now when we see the difference between the C and D, C has used the will. We don't use will. We have to use would. So C is also wrong. D is the right answer. Next one. Radhika said, I did not have the exact information, so I did not do this knowingly. So said is in the past tense, right? So did not have. So this is also in the past. So did have will be what? This is the past. So it has to have changed to it will change to had. So he had not done. So we need the past perfect over here. Right? So let's have a look at the reporting verb. Radhika said that. Radhika said that. Everything is in the same format. So now she had not had. So she hadn't. Let's keep it on a hold. She hasn't. This is in the present tense. We'll get rid of it. That hadn't. So subject is missing. D will go. So now in between A and C, which one is the right answer? So next one, she hadn't is correct, exact information. So she had not done that. Now D, C says he had not did that. So we don't need did. We need the done part. So C is also wrong and A is the right answer. Next one. She said to the receptionist at Pinnacle. Shit.